Since you're watching me on the internet, the likelihood is you're familiar with the practice of geo-blocking, even if you don't know the word. Geo-blocking occurs when you're about to buy some product on the internet, but as soon as they discover you're from Australia, they put the price up or just refuse to sell to you at the cheaper American price. And this has nothing to do with higher freight costs to ship something to you in faraway Oz, which no one would object to. Most Aussies who encounter this behaviour regard it as a rip-off, an obvious case of price discrimination, causing some people to label it the Australia tax, the tax foreigners charge you just for being Australian. The big international IT companies and others that practice geo-blocking are very reluctant to talk about it. But when you force them to, they offer a host of justifications that don't make a lot of sense. Economists are not the least surprised that businesses engage in price discrimination wherever they can, and know it's about maximising profits, not merely covering higher costs, as the companies claim. But economists are supposed to put the interests of the consumer first. So when consumers become aware the same product is available somewhere for a lower price, economists could hardly defend the actions of businesses in erecting artificial barriers to prevent us taking advantage of the lower price. So there can be no economic objection to people trying to get around these geographic blockages. And many people know how it can be done. You can find an American site that doesn't mind dealing with Australians, or use a proxy server or a virtual private network to hide your Australian IP address. Or you can find US-based sites that make their living by buying the item, then shipping it to you for a small extra fee. But it's not certain all these methods are strictly legal. And in any case, it's not good enough to have fairer prices available only to people who are in the know. So a recent inquiry by a federal parliamentary committee has recommended the government make whatever changes to the law are necessary to protect Australians when they seek out the best prices available. It also recommends the government educate consumers and local businesses on the extent to which they may get around geo-blocking mechanisms and the tools and techniques they can use to do so. I have no doubt geo-blocking and other price discrimination can't survive in the digital world, but it would be good to see our government act to speed up that process.